that would sink in the first serious storm. Our ship is built to withstand very heavy storms.
I don't know if it is built to survive the trip I would take it on.
Where would you take?
Unfortunately, I need to restore myself to Helios, to the city of the gods, and challenge them again. And I no longer have my acolytes. I no longer have my followers. So
Ah,
now
but
I am
we have followers and acolytes.
a groveling creature such as yourself has followers.
Yes, we have we have a
Many
ship crew.
followers. A brigade of followers.
Possibly, but first I would have to be freed from this place.
Yes,
And my star-crossed lover as well.
well, go ahead and tell us how to do that.
Oh, and you would do so willingly for your own regard, and not just run away from my crypt and never be seen again.
You mean you would trade me no knowledge at all for such a kindness?
I know spells that could turn your mind inside out with the possibilities.
Well, I must confess I do nothing for nothing in return.
The gods do not curse someone who cannot challenge them.
What should we do, guys?
Well, look, we as we said, we come from
You're like
distant
time, sidebar. You know, we gotta.
I mean, we've got no loyalty to Helios.
No.
If for all we know, the Helios is another Hylax. Maybe the order needs to get shaken up.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have it. We don't have a dog in the fight, except to gain something from this.
Right.
Well, I wouldn't say this is particularly trustworthy person we're
No,
talking.
definitely not. So that's my question right now is do we see where this do we wait a little further and see what he has in mind, and then we could just leave his ass and
yeah.
I'm not thinking this, don't start reading my mind with some kind of ESP. If he lets us go on a mission, we could just
Right, we could just abandon him.
Or
I think that sounds like a good idea, honestly.
or I could
Well,
leave.
I mean, we should be negotiating from strength here in that, like, if he kills us, he gets nothing. I mean, just some jobbies. Like, what point is that from his point of view? Like, if he wants to get free, he can't do it without us, obviously.
Right.
Yeah, all of his bravado at the beginning about how miserable he was going to make it. We have to have taken some of the wind out of his sails at this point. Like, he doesn't really nothing improves for him by offing us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is like, that's, unless he's just evil, which he clearly is chatting with us. He wants something. I mean, we can offer him what he wants. We need to find out what that is and what he's going to give us in return.
Yeah. Speak it, Snake.
Yeah, I like it. And hey, who knows?
Seems to me, oh Snake Lord, that we perhaps can help each other. You don't want to spend the rest of your cursed life here in this tomb. We have no wish to
forever
to end our lives in this forsaken place. Let us work together and come to an understanding.
Well, I'm not so sure that simple thieves would be dedicated to what would be necessary.
We're not merely thieves, we're explorers.
Nor are we
'Cause
simple. What an insult. Like,
Oh, you are different, wise one. I
we're
know
all-
what you seek, and I
all
have.
here is simple.
I have thousands of spells that you could possibly learn. Once you learned the incantations and how to read the hieroglyphs.
Yes, so tell us what must be done in order to.
Oh, it is not you I worry about. It would be the other three. The
Why would I
silent
with they obey what I tell them?
The silent dwarf, the Cthulhu spawn, and
They do as I tell them. I am their master.
Yeah, Wally's just been petrified the whole time. He's just
I'm suppressing a chuckle at that one. So, great
But he
snake.
he likes me, so it's best that he think you're my subordinate. He doesn't trust the two of you, but if he believes
he
that
is
I
right not
control
to
the
do
two
so.
of you, then
Ramaset, if I may, you mentioned your star-crossed lover. Was there something about your relationship that that suggests it was doomed from the start or forbidden?
Oh no. In fact, it was encouraged at first. Royals of certain houses were often married in my day. It helped ensure peace. Problem was, we both had magics from two separate pantheons to share.
I see.
And we trusted each other enough to share those secrets, and we started to learn to compound these powers on top of each other. And inadvertently, we discovered the spark of godhood.
Ah, you must have much to teach. I am eager to learn.
Have you heard of the books of Panoth?
Are they here?
Sorry, I just got jumped on by a cat. So
So the other gods, they feared your power?
they feared the competition.
I see. See, where we are from, my kind faced a similar type of discrimination. The humans of my land feared the power that other races had, and they banded together with several of the other fairer
What a
species.
preposterous! Stop talking like that, my sir. Like that's a preposterous idea. We merely
They band together and pushed us onto a reservation and sought to enchain us and imprison us and contain our power.
Silence! I'm gonna back.
All right. I'm
nice.
I'm gonna backhand.
You see how easily they prostrate before you, oh Rameseth. We, on the other hand,
comparing your
as mighty as not perhaps as you, but our combined strength and those of our weapons here are not to be trifled with. What would you offer us?
I don't suggest we have similar power. I merely suggest that we would be helping you not simply as thieves trying to get out of punishment, but because it's a cause I believe in.
But I need things found, possibly stolen.
Well, I'm not saying I can't steal. I'm just saying that the motivation here is one of a devotee, not mere self-interest.
What are property rights to a lizard man?
Yeah.
Nothing.
I'll support anyone seeking to overturn the established power structure.
Okay. Hold on a sec. I just jumped in here. I need to open my monsterary.
All right.
What's all this liberal talk?
It's like, shh, I'm trying to supplicate myself before the demon god guy. Where's the map? I just need a map.
Of Zimrala or of this dungeon?
No, Zimrala. So,
I've got my book here, but that doesn't really help you that much.
Yeah.
I can hold up the map, but you've got to have point out stuff. So,
how much do you actually know of this world? You said you were new.
we know virtually nothing, like less than a half a mile of coastline. And perhaps like a square hectare of land, like that we came off of where there were harpies and a few other dirty creatures that we're used to seeing back on
Yeah,
our
it
world.
seems that fate brought us directly to you. There must be some purpose in this.
Yes.
Well, then possibly it is the will of forces beyond ours. So, have you heard of the city Irrigantis?
No.
We have knowledge of this city.
It is at the mouth of this bay. It is at the crux of this bay. You follow the shore along. If the city still stands, you will find half of what I need there.
Is this the city of our now torn apart companion? You know him as Hagar?
Hagar, who has no lungs, is just
we'll have to set up like a blinking code, like a Morse code kind of thing. I guess he won't be a very good lookout without lungs.
Yeah.
Maybe we can rig something up. Like something with a bellows. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll just tie him onto the bow, and he can be our staff, whatever they call those.
Yeah, just sort of like the mermaids or whatever.
You just knock the masthead off and put him up there to blink, and eventually fall apart in the rain and the wind. Until he's nothing but a skull that sometimes can click his teeth. And that's about it.
You would make us fearsome looking, though.
Yeah.
Oh, very fearsome.
Especially if we could teach him to scream and shake his head while he was.
Now I don't know if there's a way to put him back together. So.
Yeah. Well, he was a sniveling whiner anyway.
I can stitch. It isn't a problem.
Oh yeah.
Yes, these fine robes you see weren't made by some wife.
Very well. You are all strangely dressed. You wear neither toga nor kilt.
Well, you've been down below for 1,000 years. Like, fashions have changed regardless of where we're from. I'm sure. You may come to a world you don't even recognize. I'm sure you're curious.
Possibly, but I think the same gods still live because I am still trapped here. And he looks at the river of flame.
Oh, the flame is hurting you, is it?
It is keeping me from diving into this pool and seeing the beautiful Adrienne.
Magical flame harms you?
Oh, no, what did I call her? I called her Adriadne. Sorry. Not in front of me.
Magical flame is harmful for you, my lord?
Prometheus's flame, yes. It could harm you as well.
Well, all fire harms me. But magical fire will harm almost anything, it appears.
And after one excels,
Well,
you get to a certain level and you rise above such threats.
Well, it seems these jars raise the flames. Can they lower them as well?
He would have done that.
Those need to be safely kept. For now.
What would happen if they were destroyed, Lord?
I would become quite angry.
Well, then we shall defend them with all of our abilities. Although you can defend them quite well. Tell us what you would have us do to gain greater knowledge and power upon this world, perhaps overthrowing your enemies.
Well, just in order to release me from this, I would need something stolen from the Temple of Sekhmet in the city of Aragontis.
How do we know you are lawful enough to free us once we have freed you, and to give magic in return? Like,
if magic is all that you seek, then that is something I will freely teach.
It's not all I seek.
The wizard speaks only for himself. We need more than magic. We seek worldly goods.
Ah, very well. Now that is something I can understand. I have more riches than you have ever seen in your lives.
What, here in your cave?
Yes, and I have more that you could spend. However, of course, it is also cursed to elude me. Should the curse that hold me here be broken, everything you found in the chamber above would stop skittering away when you put your hand to grab it.
That would be quite nice.
Well, gold is valuable where we come from. We understand that here gems are the currency.
Yes, the world has changed since you were last freed. Like, no one cares for golden coins.
And that is it? Just gems?
Gems, items of value, such as our...
He turns around, he slithers over to where you guys came in, and he, just kind of scratches
at the ceiling.
Yeah, well, right down from there, you found a little vein of opal.
Oh, yes.
That was sticking out. He just takes his claw and digs at it for a second. He's like, seriously, this is all? This is worth something now?
That's right. The world above, that is currency.
We were just as surprised as you.
I think you'll find that it is only the wealthiest of people that use gems as currency.
No, it's not. It's all of them. Even petty islanders, without so much as a civilization to call their own. Like,
okay. Yeah, I'm not sure how Ken's economy is going to work with that.
Well, gems
reminds me a little bit of Dr. Doom.
But we need special things that can aid us on our journey through the world. Do you have such totems and...
Yes, we seek power.
I could teach you to build a gateway to multiple worlds.
But we have to plunder this one first.
Yes, but it would be nice to have a gateway back once we've gathered enough gold.
We want to go to other worlds. Do you go back to the reservation where you emerged?
Good point, but if I had enough gold, I could hire mercenaries and invade Hylax, and
Yes, humans are easily bought with valuables and baubles of...
Hylax is a great society.
You are on Zimrala, and there are thousands of worlds for the exploring and the plunder.
This one alone is enough for us for now. I've told you, we've explored 1 hectare. It appears to be a great continent. It cannot fall to us in a day. We have no interest in visiting other worlds.
I could give you your weight in gems.
What is it you want?
So this thing in Aragontis in the Temple of Sekhmet, it is guarded?
It is as guarded as anything else in an open temple. It is surrounded by priests who are spellcasters, guarded by acolytes who will die to protect it.
Many things have died trying to protect things from us.
Well, perhaps if you have something even more powerful than our already fearsome weapons.
Yes, if you could just
take on this task.
send me some of your magical knowledge now.
Oh, very well. It is a deal you seek.
Yes.
What is your name, Wizard of Hylax?
I am Spetsnaz the Great, the Unknown, the Ineffable.
Speknox the Great Unknown.
Spetsnaz! Spetsnaz!
Started off groveling in front of him, and now he hit Spetsnaz's pet peeve.
Yeah.
We're not.
And the worst part,
he's a bit sensitive about his.
And that is
that you speak with an accent, but get the name correctly. You're God. You're embarrassing yourself.
Prusny Smearsh. Little. I end up speaking more Polish than Russian, so I'm pronouncing it wrong. Sorry. That was a player mistake. He was not Ramasath was not gearing for that. So okay. Spetsnaz. I'm trying it again. Sorry. Spetsnaz. Spets.
Naz.
Spetsnaz. Okay. I'm gonna have to say that 5 times really fast.
Spits.
Wait a minute, isn't that the Russian like the Green Berets?
Like, don't ruin it, man.
Okay.
Real world in.
Oh, all right.
Before 9/11, I had a druid named Taliban, and nobody knew what the Taliban was.
Taliban, amazing.
Oh, we all do it. Come on. I had a I had a character in your last D&D game that was named Occam. Yeah, and he just solved things as simply as possible. Right. So yeah.
That was a D&D game?
Yeah, that was our basic D&D game, our BX game. He had Occam. I remember that.
You were in that game, Josh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had Occam, when I was playing I went through several characters.
Yeah, Kip had like 2 going on. But that was the one I had that lasted long. Actually, that was the only character that survived.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
everyone else died. So it was sad. Okay.
You'd think people would have seen which one was it? Rocky 3 or not Rocky? Rainbow 3 with the Taliban. Even pre 9/11. If you're a Rainbow fan.
Was that the Taliban or was that the Mujahideen?
Well, kind of the same thing, wasn't it?
Well, I think I don't know if it actually specifically mentioned the Taliban in it.
They were in the news before 9/11, but
right. Yeah.
You had to have been paying attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, American media doesn't want to kind of educate you on what's going on in the rest of the world. So okay. Sorry about that. I digress. Spetsnaz. Okay. You want me to teach you a spell now?
Yes.
And then
so that I may use it in this, you say we're about to go and fight off priests who will defend this treasure. Like, well, they should know
You
that
want us to succeed.
they should be able to see that we are beings not to be trifled with, servants of you. Therefore, the more power you give me, like the greater your riz as we arrive into new territory.
We could act as your heralds.
What's your charisma?
Fucking awesome is what it is.
No, well, not
Gonna
yours,
need a
but
lot
what's
of doubles
Spetsnaz's
here.
charisma?
Spetsnaz's charisma is 15.
It's 15. Okay.
Oh no.
So
That's above average for a human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't be this big of a dick and have a huge.
Right.
Depends how bad they need a wizard around. So,
and yeah, I'm second level. I mean, 15 is
okay. Well,
my best stats are IQ and wizardry.
all right.
Right.
My wizardry
So-
ain't high right at the moment.
What's your
It's-
charisma there, Captain Everett?
24.
Well, that's the best we can do.
Yeah. It's not my highest stat, but I started raising it because I was like, once I became a captain, I was like, well, I need to be able to order people around.
Yeah.
I think as
We need
long as
a
we're role
volunteers.
playing it, like
Yeah.
no need to like ask for the score anyway.
No, not
Okay.
really. It's more of I'm just curious. That's all. So, and above average for a
what
human
my
is,
presence is
yeah, is still above average
slightly
because
above
you're
that.
you're certainly playing the character. So
So you get a groveling bonus to the charisma.
Grovel. That's not grovels before nothing.
well, if you would complete this task for me, I would teach you a spell before you left, and one upon your return.
And my
If
subjects, what can you give them so that others will not be inclined to dare to threaten us?
He takes the he takes the hunk of opal that he pulled out of the rock and hands it to Caleb, or hands it to Everett, and just says, I can give you your own weight in these by the time that you return, so long as you are successful.
It's enough to buy equipment as we make our way toward this temple you speak of. Some
Yeah, well, opals are good, but of course, the lizard man's natural scales provide protection against most things. But perhaps you have something to offer that would be helpful against this magic users at the temple.
And he slithers over to the pile of bones, and he rummages around for a moment, and then comes back and hands Pliskin a silver shield. It's about the size of a buckler, an oblong shape. And he says, once someone casts magic at you, hold this shield up, and they will be quite surprised as their spell is reflected back.
Ooh, nice.
work on all the time, or is it is this on all the time? So he's like any spell that gets cast at him from now on is like that.
He has to see it coming and want to stop it.
Well, now you're speaking my
You're
language.
immune to fucking magic, Jesus.
Great mistake, Ramaset. Your friendship, your service has now begun to pay off. We have reason to help you in your quest for freedom.
Yes,
Excellent.
What spell can you teach me?
Let me
No,
go grab.
I'm of the third degree myself, so I'm expecting something of God-worthy power to higher than my own. You understand?
Well, perhaps you make a request with him, Spetsnaz.
Well, he'd have
Yes.
to teach you something. He'd have to give you something that is limited by by your, it would be your dex and your intelligence, right?
Yeah, I think I can cast a 4th level spell. Hold on.
Okay.
Well, maybe he can imbue a amulet or such like with this powerful spell, so that you may cast it at any time, regardless of
it would be better if I knew it completely.
limited abilities.
I think I can do this. Just
not get in the way.
Oh wait, what's my dex? Okay, all right, dex. All right, I've got 2 higher than the dex needed and plenty higher on the IQ. So
Okay.
can I
Uh,
desire?
yeah, let me go, hang on, let me go pull my deluxe down.
Do you like automatically know all the spells of the level you get to, or you have to learn each one?
No, one after only at 1st level. You know all 1st level spells, and then you have to pay money for learning any others, like the Wizards Guild.
Oh, the wizard has to. Okay.
Yeah. I think it's like 1,000 gold pieces per spell for each level. Like a 4th level spell would be 4,000 gold, I think.
Yeah, we'll get some money so we can maybe buy a spell at the temple before we rip them off.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I have 3 requests.
Speak.
I desire either smog, spirit mastery, or wink wing. Surely all of these are in your great power to give me.
Have these changed since for the 7th level? Okay, so we're looking at 4th.
Oh, these are 4th level.
You don't want 2 bad toxin?
No.
Okay.
Surely your memory is not that bad. I ask for 3 different possibilities. Shall I repeat them? Wink wing, smog, or spirit mastery?
That's okay. I'm just the GM is acquainting himself with the spells. So
You want the page number?
oh no, I'm on it. Smog projects a cloud of poison gas at a given target location, and those in the area of effect breathe. They are debilitated and lose half their con or MR rounded down. Nice. Yeah. Spirit Mastery can only cast on stunned or subdued foe. Victim submit to caster's will and obeys spoken commands faithfully. If caster's IQ plus wisdom plus charisma is greater than the MR or target's IQ, Wiz, charisma. Okay.
And wink wing's on the next page, the next page. And it's basically like the way a leprechaun can do, teleports
right
along with normal weight limit up to 50 feet in any direction.
Okay.
I've decided I'd like either smog or spirit mastery.
Okay. Well, if he knows spirit mastery, why wouldn't he cast it on you?
I just assumed a god already, God would know, and you have your own reasons for not having cast it on me. But if you don't know it, that's...
Oh no, I know it.
Oh, then why haven't you cast it?
Because I wanted to see your measure first.
Well, then teach it to me now.
All right. He snakes himself around you.
It would make retrieving that item a lot easier.
And does and he teaches it to you. So
excellent.
Which one did you get?
Spirit mastery.
Spirit mastery.
It
What does
used
it
to
do?
be called Yasamasa.
Oh, that
Yeah.
one. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now renamed.
Yeah, that's okay. So
Perhaps while gems would be helpful to pay our mini crew, and of course our captain here has the great authority that his hat and station conveys, you might
Yes, your
provide him even more persuasive powers that he might deal better with.
Your future cultists would like to see us carry some bit of opal out of here. I have no doubt of it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've got that
Yeah,
chunk
okay.
of opal that he gave me.
yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
Right. But perhaps something to make him even more persuasive when dealing with these troublesome mortals.
You drive a hard bargain.
Well, we lizard men know the value of worldly goods, while the wizard wants knowledge. We like the tangible things that convey power with our great strength. And of course, the captain's authority is unquestioned.
Of course. Of course. It will just take time to get these gems together. I fear mine was a more civilized age.
Yes, ancient ones always believe this.
Well, we would not be surprised if it was. It is a dirty world up there.
All right, so he goes over to where the vein of opal is, and you see him. He's casting something.
And
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. He gets about 18 cut opals pop out, just enough to fill the palm of his hand. They're all the same size. In fact, they're a little cubed for some reason.
like a polyhedral die?
Like 6-sided dice. Purple ones or pink ones. So and he offers them to Caleb. Do you think this would be enough to get provisions? Perhaps to rent your ship?
Yes.
Sure.
Opal seem valuable above.
All right. Well, I have shown you my worth. It is time for me to show me. It's time for you to show me yours.
Yes, well, we're about to leave on our mission then.
Well, perhaps you will describe this item that we see.
Promises first, and he kind of snakes around the three of you, and he starts whispering words of magic, words that Spetsnaz just learned.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, yeah, I have no idea what these words indicate, so you know.
Is he doing this in order?
Too stupid to understand them. Do they still work?
Yeah, who's he doing this to first?
Hmm?
Is it all three of us affected at once?
Yeah, he's raising it for target effects.
Does this count as a magical?
Targets.
Does it count as? Yeah, my amulet of protection causes the first magic spell cast at me each day to fail.
Fuck yes.
It's a solid gold star with the gem that I got pretty early on.
I don't
Yeah.
Nice.
You probably shouldn't have handed me the shield too, since I can just hold it in front of me.
You can try.
I don't know that a spoken spell would work with the shield. I mean, maybe that's the GM's call.
So, okay. Says
Perhaps he can just enchant the wizard.
Can only be cast on a stunned or subdued foe. Like, are we subdued because he's wrapped around us?
try and get away.
All right. This is me, like Spetsnaz looking at the other players, and so this is not in character, but you guys, should we bump this guy off and then go get that book for ourselves?
Hey,
I mean, like, now would be, if we're going to fight back, like,
yeah,
now's the time to fight back.
Now'd be the time. Yeah.
What does it still do? What are we talking about here?
It would cause us to obey him.
Yeah,
Right.
it would put us under his control to go and definitely come back.
Right.
Or die in the process.
I mean, I think Everett would be up either way. If Spetsnaz starts to make a move, he's going to pull out his gun and shoot this guy in the head.
What do you think, Ben? Not Snake, not Pliskin, but Ben.
Well, I mean, I'm always ready to throw down.
Yeah. I think this would be a really great way to end the encounter. It's just we got some treasure from him, got some knowledge from him, figured out what his deal is, and then we just attack.
Yeah, I shout to Wally, little feats yourself, you little wiener.
No, having little feats me, so I can double attack, and if he's only
I can little feats you.
Well, having little feats, Caleb. If we,
we want both of you guys
double our attacks, and he's doing 200.
All right, I'll tell Wally Wally little feats Pliskin, and then the question is, does he get his spell off on me before I can kind of tell what's going on and maybe beat him in a speed roll and little feats Caleb?
Yeah. And as soon as I see that Spetsnaz is starting to shout commands, I want to draw my flintlock pistol and shoot Ramaset in the face. Hopefully that will interfere with the spell. I see Spetsnaz trying to do something.
My action,
I'm gonna shoot him in the face to interfere with the spell.
Then I little feats you, then Avery little feats Pliskin, and then you two guys are gonna do significant it won't be as much as he does, but then if Avery can come in and do a little, we can probably absorb without anybody getting killed the first round, and then the second round I can come in also with he seems vulnerable to fire, and I've got one more third level blasting power, cat. That's my only I can't. Let's see. All right.
Well, should we give him a chance to basically just say we will not serve under compulsion. We will.
I think if we try to talk to him, he's got a chance to finish his spell.
Ramaset, but not for you, if you understand the difference.
Yeah, I guess the snake is talking right now. I'm seeing what happens with them, but I'm getting ready to little feast Caleb.
Okay.
All right. Pliskin. Roll your charisma.
Oh boy.
Do I get a bonus for drawing my sword at the same time?
Sure.
It's a very intimidating thing.
Sure, you can do that.
It's like those anime swords that nobody.
So does the fate dice that I got last time, can I use that now, or does that go away after?
Yeah. There's been no quiet time. So
All right, so that gets me to 20, and then whatever bonus the fearsome fang will grant.
Oh, do you get or is karma dice you get to roll all 3 dice and add them, not just take the highest 2?
Yeah, you get to add them.
Okay.
Right? I mean, is that?
Yeah, I think that's what he said before.
Well, I only rolled a 1 on it, so whatever. It wasn't good karma. Let's put it that way.
well, I figured you roll them all together and then you keep rolling so long as you're getting doubles.
Right.
So
I didn't get any doubles. I rolled 9 on the first 2 dice, and then I rolled a 1 on the extra.
okay. So what's
charisma
the total on that?
So I have 10 charisma. I rolled 10 on my dice, and whatever threatening
Mid
bonus.
first level.
A lizard hiss with a very dangerous sword grants, then that's where I'm at.
He lets you slip from his coils, but just you.
Well, this is partly sufficient.
Tell Avery to cast little feats on you.
Yeah.
Well, this is not fully satisfactory, Rama said. My
Avery.
colleagues here must be operating with the free will of the lizard man to do this feat that you ask.
But how am I to trust you?
Have you
Will
ever
you not just run
lizard
off to the
man
city
to-
with your ill-gotten gains?
Have you ever known a lizard man to go against his word?
Yes.
Well, this was no lizard man.
I have also known a pirate to go against his word. I have also known a wizard to go against their word.
All right. I think at this point, Everett has caught on that this guy's planning to brainwash us in some way. I don't know if I can trust that my amulet's going to stop it. So, yeah, I'm pulling out my flintlock and shooting him in the face.
And I am going to,
Okay.
if I get a chance, like, if I can beat him in a speed roll before he brainwashes me, I'm going to little feats Everett.
Okay. All right, speed roll. I can't believe out of everyone, you're the only one that would actually be vulnerable to it.
No states versus spells in this game.
I got a 44
okay.
on my dex roll to shoot him in the face.
That's pretty good. Okay. You're gonna have to Thess, you're gonna have to beat a 53.
Oh well, fuck! I would have to roll so many sets of double.
Well, just by shooting him in the face, like interrupt his spell though.
Spell goes before for
yeah.
missile. So magic, missile, melee.
All right, so I fail. So I take it I am obey me at this point.
Oh no.
I mean, is the spell already taking effect, or is this just to see if you can?
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, there's no save against the spell.
Yeah, it's direct comparison of your IQ, your whiz, and your charisma.
So is Wally able to cast a spell? I mean, before
Wally is still able to cast a spell,
so he can little feat somebody.
Why don't he little feats? I mean, because we need to melee, don't we, Caleb? Because it's a contest.
Yeah, fuck yeah, we have to melee.
Who has the highest melee? I mean,
well, I already fired a missile, so unless Wally little feats is me, then I don't think I can engage in melee this first round.
But I mean, do we want you to fire a missile? Wouldn't it be better to just you to?
I already rolled for it, so I don't think I wouldn't feel right retconning it.
Yeah, he's kind of shooting him in the face. So,
yeah, I thought. I mean, that just
it's like
I
right after the action. Yeah, right after the magic action resolves.
Yeah.
In which case it was a speed. Like that's when the shot goes off.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's also would be Everett's move, is
Okay.
shoot in the face, and hopefully, I mean, it should do some damage. It'll at least decrease his ads.
Okay. Your amulet does save you, by the way.
Okay.
So
Good.
okay, so yeah, like a 44 is gonna hit. So roll
You blow his jaw off, then he can't give me orders to fight you guys.
Yeah.
Wait,
damage
are we
wise-
possibly gonna be able to kill Spetsnaz too? Wow, this is awesome.
That should be 90 damage.
Woo, 90 damage. Okay. That is actually gonna do some damage. I'm somewhat surprised.
I think Pliskin's got a shot next round of like possibly even winning the round.
Yeah, it should lower his ads.
So
Because he gets 2 attacks.
Mhm.
We'll see. I mean, I'm gonna do about 120. If he does 200, then
He can't do 200. He just lost 90 points.
Yeah.
that affects how much damage he can do.
Yeah,
does.
yeah.
It lowers his ads. He still rolls the same amount of dice, but he gets less ads.
Oh no, I wrote him up as a character.
Oh, okay.
His highest stat is 200. That's why his
boy.
That's why his
All
MR
right.
read that way.
Ugh.
But 90 hurt. You shot him in the face, and he doesn't not react.
Okay.
Like I should.
Well, hey, so his
attribute.
con might be less than 200 then. So
Okay,
it might take less to kill him.
two people are talking at the same time.
sorry.
So, Thess, what do you say?
I like just in the like for future reference using that spell. Like I either know their MR, which I guess in this place is going to be con, but if they're characterized, I know their attributes.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm sorry. I did that
I mean,
wrong.
that's fine. That's fine. I don't think, you know, but we wouldn't have attacked something if it was 200 all like. If every attribute was 200, we would not.
No, I mean, it's every attribute is not 200. So, in fact, his strength is a mere 45.
Okay.
So,
We're still, I mean, all right.
Oh, wait,
yeah, okay.
right.
Finish out the round.
Yeah,
all
he
right,
may
you know
not
what?
be
You know
able
what?
to
No,
respond to it.
well, you know
If
what?
we blow his
No,
jaw
I gotta
off,
be,
can't lose in the round.
I gotta be fair here. You guys were acting under the assumption that he was a monster with a monster rating at 200. So, and I did not know that spell. In fact, I got to flip through the deluxe spells if we're using them. So
Like-
yeah, let's go with the MR then. So I'm still deducting his armor. He still gets armor off.
Okay.
So
All we want is a fucking shot. Like,
okay, you got a shot.
like apparently he wasn't wearing a helmet, so the shot to the face should shut him up for a minute. Like, so he can't tell me what to do.
That's true.
I just stand here kind of like he
Yeah, at least
doesn't give me an order, then
Yeah, you don't have to do anything.
I can act however I want.
That's true. So
Nothing says I love him.
that's true. Okay. So, but that would definitely shooting him in the face would definitely stop him from speaking, and that's kind of the point. So, Ben, roll your attack. Well, I mean, we're gonna do melee. We're gonna do
One
melee,
more,
I guess, right? So now I gotta factor out what is at 200. That would be 21 dice. Jeez. Okay.
So one more lawyer move on you.
Okay.
So I have this sword Fang,
Mhm.
which has the property if it once it hits, I can leave it in the body,
Right.
and it will attack the next round for like -1 of its hit dice, but I don't have to. I can then act separately. So
Mhm.
if I hit him with Fang, is Fang sped up? Is what I'm asking. Like, can I roll?
Oh,
one
can you do
have Fang do another attack, and then while I'm attacking with my other weapon?
I
Well,
don't,
that's
I don't think once it's in his body, it would be, I would call that the weapon doesn't get sped, you do.
yeah, you get sped, not the weapon. So you can attack with Fang twice, and on the second time leave it
Second
in.
time I'll leave it in. But,
Yeah.
all right. So
You have the strength and dex to use both weapons. I mean, because if you do that.
well, I mean, do I have a two-handed attack ability or?
You don't need
have
one.
to
You
have
just
one. You just need
Yeah.
the strength and dex to use
You hold two,
a
yeah.
short sword and a long sword.
Right. There's a strength requirement and dex requirement on the equipment list. And as long as your strength and dex are high enough that like both of those numbers together, would be lower than it, then you can use both. You can use a number of weapons equal to the number of hands you have. I think so long as your strength and dex will accommodate
a short sword, you need an eight strength and a seven dex. And then if we call what you have a strength, a great sword, then you would need another 16 and another 18. So a total of 26 dex and 24 strength.
No, I have 21 strength and 23 dex.
Okay.
So
okay. You're getting there.
2 attacks with Fang then, unless I. So, okay. So 70 on the first one.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're not far away from being able to do it.
Oh.
I don't want to leave while anything.
Hopefully you could. Oh gosh, you're not going to use a dice roller. Once I get to above like 10 dice, I gotta use a dice.
I'm at
You just gotta use a dice roller.
147 on my roll for damage.
Okay. You surprised him by shooting him in the face. So
Yeah.
he has that look of,
compensation wizards. They don't know anything about good old gunpowder.
it's like, what's this funny looking wand that he bam? What?
We are missing a jaw now.
Oh, very much like Army of Darkness, good, bad. I'm the one with the gun.
Then we go get this book. We go steal this book.
Well, if we survive,
all this depends on our survival, but
8.
we're crossing our fingers here.
So 82. Oh wait, no. So you shot him, so that damage would have to get resolved first, right? Or
yeah, that should lower his adds, but not his dice.
Right. Okay. So that's gonna. So the bleed over is gonna lower his adds.
Then
so.
maybe Wally has enough. I don't know what Wally's whiz is, but maybe he has enough to cast on himself or Caleb as well.
Well, he would be able to next round, but I guess he only gets probably 1 spell per.
I don't think I have Dispel. It's too bad. But you would have to talk me like you could. Yeah.
All right. So
do it. I don't get
Dispel would be great.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 82 plus 60, 142. What'd you get, Ben?
147.
Oh, nice.
Hey, 5 damage. Did
5
Rama
damage.
Fight?
5 damage. Actually, it bounces off his armor.
Yeah.
Spike
damage. You had to have gotten spite. You got spite, right?
I only got 2 spite, so
his spite would apply, but not mine.
Both spites.
So both spites.
Both spites apply, right? Because that always goes to armor.
I always play everybody's spite applies.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I have 4 spite total.
Yeah.
4 spite. Okay. So
you technically won that melee.
Yes.
Congratulations. You won that melee. Okay. So that would
tick and tell like.
Yeah, so that would put us into the next round.
So how much spite did he do to me? Do you know?
2.
2.
It's 2.
Yeah. Rolled a lot of 6s and a lot of 4s and a couple of 1s. So.
All right. Well, we're in good shape here.
So he's like,
He's like, rah! And he flares up and a cobra like hood comes out. So.
Oh,
but one of
Right.
his fangs is hanging like.
Oh no, Cobra Hood comes out.
She wants to know the gore. So
Yeah.
all right. So Thess, you can take an action, but I don't think you can take an action against him, right?
Yeah, I mean, I would say it could be argued, but I would, as a GM, I would probably say not.
Yeah.
But would Hastings, I don't know, we could argue like the technicality of whether doing something good to my friends is doing something directly against him.
Mm.
Like that, we could say, give me a wizardry roll, or
You know what? Now we're pushing the bounds of it now.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah,
great.
yeah.
I like it. I like it. No,
That's
I dig it.
like,
Do you have any karma die?
I do have a karma die.
Okay.
One of them.
Then you cash in that karma die, and I will let you cast a spell on any of your friends here.
Okay,
so
I'm
you can
gonna
cast a spell on Evard, you can cast a spell on Wally, you can cast a spell on Pliskin, you can cast a spell on your best friend, Ramaseth.
Pliskin has been no, I can't. I don't want to cast anything on Ramaseth.
You don't want to cast Little Feats on him? What?
Well, because I know what he was trying to do. I know the reason I can't. That if he could speak, I would be fucked.
Right.
I know he wants to kill my friends, if I have friends, which I don't really have friends.
Less friendly now than when they were.
Your assets.
Pliskin has been Little Feats, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I am going to Little Feats Everard.
Okay.
Great.
Little Feats Everard. Okay. So
all right. Everard is just dropping his flintlock and then pulling his gunblade, and he's going to join in the melee.
And I will tell Wally, if he has enough wizardry, to use the last of it to Little Feats himself. Because he's a better.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, he might be better off if he uses his Vorpal blade on, like, say, Caleb's gunblade. Doesn't that double its damage?
I think the gunblade's already magic, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Can you cast Vorpal on a magic weapon?
I would say not.
Yeah, it already goes snicker snack.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then, yeah, Little Feats himself. So every bit helps.
Yeah, stacking magic in games just gets kind of silly. So
yeah,
the great thing is Tunnels and Trolls, you just rule that shit right on the spot. You don't have to.
Yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? He's got he had a 16 whiz, so he can cast Little Feats twice because 8-point spell.
Yes.
So.
Yes. So
well, he can cast Little Feats or Vorpal Blade because Vorpal Blade is a 5-point spell.
Cast Little Feats.
So
then he can next round cast Vorpal and attack once.
yeah.
Okay.
Get a whatever.
Well, no, because this would be a second Little Feat, so this is going to be all of his magic.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Well, hopefully, like his whatever.
So okay. All right. So yeah, he's going to speed up Everard then. So, and then from the fuck away.
I speed up Everard.
Oh, you sped up Everard.
Yeah.
Oh, so he gets to speed up himself.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. All right. Now, Wally has a choice because he's been freaking terrified since this thing showed up. So
what's that smell? Oh, you shit yourself, you little.
Okay. All right. Caleb, Ben, are you going to try anything funky? Not
just
going for any stunts?
Straight melee.
Gonna straight melee.
I'm leaving Fang in him, so that would be added to the melee. I'm gonna draw
Oh yeah,
my,
you left it in the
my
last.
saber, which is that extendo saber thing, but I'm not going to extend it. I'm just going to use that as a
Okay.
saber.
Okay.
So does drawing that count as one of my actions, or can I attack twice with that?
No, you get to draw it. So
Okay, so I'll get 2 saber attacks and 1 fang attack for the reduced dice.
okay. Sounds good to me. All right,
I'll get
Caleb.
out a calculator.
You're getting out the
Yeah,
calculator? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did
So-
94 damage with my 2 attacks.
All right, so
Or wait, hold on. No, because I had my ads twice. I forgot about that. I'd only added my ads once there. So 1 second.
Little feats, I think, lets you.
Yeah, do I add my ads twice? Or is
It's
it
the
just
most useful spell, I swear. And the problem is I'm used to the 5th edition one, and we should definitely be at least using the same version of the spell. So it's
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind what version of the rules we use. I
it's
do have
magic. We need rules. We can't just let things happen like it's magic.
Right.
So let's see. Warple Blade, shrug it off, Beastmaster. What? Now, Little Feats it's not a 3rd level spell. It's got to be knock, knock, no, lock tight. Oh, go away. Oh, there it is. Take that, you friend. Alaka Scram.
Okay.
Where's Little Feats? Little Feats, there it is. 3rd level spell. Okay. Doubles 1 target speed. In combat, target gets 2 actions in each combat round. So yeah, I would say you get to add you get to throw your ads into that.
Okay. So then that's 141 damage for me.
Okay.
What'd you do, Ben?
Well, so I did 2 attacks with the saber and then 1 fang
Mhm.
staying in, which I'm not adding my ads to the fang attack, so
Right.
it adds up to 147, same as last time.
So that's 288 total on our side.
Oh wow. Okay. This might be a 2-rounder.
I managed to not get any spite on that roll also.
I have like 3 spite.
Oh, you get plenty of spite.
Maybe Wally got something.
Yeah, plus whatever Wally's attack would be.
If his non-magic weapon works.
Oh, right.
Because you're all loaded up with magic. So guys are positively high on the stuff.
Right.
So, okay. So 1, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70.
Periods of piracy.
70 plus 56 is 126. Okay. So he rolled a 126 in his melee, and you guys threw a 280.
288.
288.
Oh, you were saying 170 or 70 plus 56? What did he roll? He rolled 56 total.
No, 56 was his ads. So
And he rolled 70. Okay.
yeah, and he rolled 70. So
Okay.
yeah, so 126 is his total. So yeah, that's gonna blow through his armor. That's gonna kill him. Fang's gonna stay in there and keep cutting him up. So
he was the god after all.
and he
Merely
keels over dead.
Merely some monster.
So does that release that
Intense
status from the spell?
Yeah, I would be free as soon as he's dead.
Well,
Let us go and find this book he mentioned at this temple and expand our power. But first, let us go and celebrate with our people, for we have gained great riches. And we can actually, let's go check out that nest of his. He pulled that shield out of it like it was nothing.
yeah.
Let's investigate the nest.
Hey,
Let's
I want to take his corpse and just shove it into the magic fire.
Yeah,
We just do that just to make sure.
Yeah.
Let's push his corpse into the magic fire.
Corpse. Okay.
And in fact, I'll use like
I don't want him coming back to life.
maybe I should use my last blasting power to make sure we get that like a good pyre going.
Yeah. There's that
Well,
river
I
of
mean,
flame, you know.
are you gonna push him into the burning lake, or
Yeah, that was my goal.
Yeah,
Push
let's
him
do
into the
that.
burning lake.
Okay.
Don't you fucking say it brought him back to life.
Yeah.
Before we
Oh
do
no. He seemed to be afraid of it, so
Okay, so you push the body into the burning lake.
yeah, it's like right there, right?
Yep.
And you said the flames had risen up because of us messing with the jars.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, the jars. So we want to take these jars. We want to get anything out of the nest. We want to chip off some more of this opal. Then we go up and sneak past that fucking dinosaur. And,
Yeah.
And go back to the ship. Then we get a crew that can dispatch the dinosaur. Then we set up a fucking settlement here, and then we go get that book. That's what Spetsnaz thinks we should do. But of course, the captain will.
Well, I not to be a bother, sir, but I'm all out of magic, and that makes me quite tired and somewhat fearful, for this place seemed to be laden with traps.
Yes, I'm willing. I'm also willing to admit that my wizardry, while not as pathetically low as yours, is depleting. I need a bit of rest, and we should take the same route out of here that we came in.
I'm gonna reload my flintlock also before we head out.
Yeah, and I'll prep I've got enough for a third level take that Euphine left.
Okay, so Ben is
So I've got
is Pliskin gonna pull Fang out before
Yeah,
he
he pulled
gets
Fang out before he went into the fire.
okay. And who's searching the nest of bones?
I'll search the nest of bones.
You'll search the nest of bones. Okay. Roll a luck.
Okay.
Question,
I
Josh,
should have gone over there. I'll go over there and detect magic on
32 on my luck.
No. 32 on your luck. Okay. All right. Well, Thess, you're casting detect magic too.
Yeah, I mean he gets there before I do, so he would need his luck roll. But yes, I'm casting detect magic.
Okay. In this pile, you find a dagger that seems to drip liquid.
Okay.
So you have this dripping dagger.
Treasure for a pirate captain such as you.
You find a pair of boots, seem to be some kind of soft leather. But unlike everything else, they're not rotted away, and you don't know how long leather would last down here. You find one gauntlet that's made of some sort of metal you've never seen before. And there is an axe that it's a hand axe. It's only about yay long. It has a light metal shaft, but the actual axe head looks to be like chipped obsidian.
He said shaft. I mean, I would groove. I have no fucking clue what it is, but I can wear a gauntlet. It'll give me a point of armor, and it's weird to have one gauntlet.
Have at it.
So
Who can the boots
gauntlet,
fit on?
like
Well,
the
you might be good
yeah,
for
the
the
boots.
dagger test, because that if you get a
Yeah,
magic,
that's
it
true.
might be
All right, yeah,
better.
all right. Do you want the gauntlet? I'll take the dagger.
No, I've already got gauntlets. Like, I mean, the only thing I might be able to use is the boots, and I mean, I've already got this shield, so I'm fine with
Well,
nothing.
Caleb, do
does
you want
Spence?
the gauntlet? I'll take
Well,
the dagger.
does your spell tell us anything about what the items do?
I would imagine that dagger is dripping poison, like
Yeah.
it doesn't dry up.
Yeah.
I think I would need to get out of here with the items and
Okay.
rest, and then I could
Okay.
I could study them and tell what they are.
Sure.
But we need to get out of here. Like we've still got a rope hanging down ready for us to climb up.
Yeah.
Let's take these. Should we destroy these canoptic jars or take them? Let's hey Lulu.
Yeah, should we bring the skull, the head, the bodiless
Yeah,
head
well, for
out?
sure. I don't want to leave Lulu here.
Yeah, yeah, we don't want to leave Lulu here. He'd make a good masthead.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Wait, so I could blow a bunch of air through the bottom of his trachea to give him the ability to talk.
We could set up like a wind tube, like a wind tube that goes.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Get a bellows and see if he
like
can.
Have a couple of like pipes coming out of it.
So we can ask him questions.
I should get 2 or 3 of them. Maybe you can make an organ.
Here you go, buddy. You got to carry him out.
Wow.
And Lulu can't talk, can he?
No, not
He
anymore.
can blink. He can blink.
Yeah, I'll say blink twice if the canoptic jars should be destroyed, and blink once if they'll bring us power. He blinks once.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Like if you prove right, Lulu, perhaps we'll get you
we can find you a new body,
set
Lulu.
of legs.
We'll stitch you onto to some body substitute.
Yeah.
We'll cut off the head of some appropriate.
Don't you worry, Lulu. We'll find you a body.
Wow.
And we're the only hope he has. I mean,
Snaz will perform some horrible surgery like down in the ship.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I feel sad for the family of the first ugly that passes away on that ship.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. If only we still had if we had the goblin's corpse.
Uglies are humans. We have to.
Well, we did bury it. We could dig it up. I
dig
guess.
it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
A rotting goblet corpse. And
Someone
we
would
do
have
need
to
do
cast dim
some
bones on it, though, like bring it to life. And I
Right.
think that's way above my.
Well, once we learn that magic, we can do it. So for the time being, I'll just, hold his head.
We can mummify the goblin corpse just till we're.
So it matches. Okay.
Yeah.
That's.
If anyone else wants to, take any of these magic items, I'm fine with that. Otherwise, I don't want to equip any of them on myself until we know what they do. Personally,
I'm going to. Yeah, all right. Let's find out what they do first. Although why would he keep a cursed item in his nest?
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'll keep the gauntlet on my belt, and if there's an emergency, I'll put it on and see what it does.
Okay.
Hopefully we get back to the ship.
All right. So you've got the gauntlet.
Maybe we can get past that eyesore. Then shoot. Hopefully they're fishing. We bring the opal on. We have a celebration. We tap the beer keg. Everybody gets extra drinks tonight.
Tap the one remaining beer keg.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
Can Wally use an axe?
I can use anything that fits in my hand, sir.
Well, I think we found.
Let's see if he has dex and strength to use a great axe.
It's not a great axe, it's a hand axe.
Oh, he should have that. That shouldn't be any problem.
Yeah, here, Wally, you can take the hand axe.
Found an upgrade for Wally then.
Oh, okay. Do you know what it does? I'm just
No
thinking
idea.
with
Not
the
yet.
black glass gemstone, it might not do something good.
Well, that's why we're taking it back to the ship so I can examine it further. We just want you to know that if it's a good thing, we're giving it to you, young.
This is your bonus, Wally, for helping us out.
Oh,
Showing
thank you.
bravery in the face of danger.
I was, yes, yes. Thank you, sir. I was not utterly terrified the whole time when the giant snake man spellcaster came up and tried to ensorcell all of us.
Yes, don't worry. We'll have one of the uglies clean your drawers when we get back.
It's only really counts as bravery if you are scared, but you choose to act anyway.
I did. And I think I helped greatly.
Yes. Okay, so I guess we're keeping the canoptic jars and then heading out.
Well, didn't he blink once meant destroy them? Or
No, he meant
blink once was it'll give us power. Blink twice was destroy.
Oh, okay.
So I guess we'll keep the canoptic jars.
I guess my hope is that we don't free, like, although if they were going to free him, he would have just let us steal them and get them out.
Yeah, he wouldn't have even. Yeah, that's a good point.
So I doubt that frees him just taking them out of here. I may not be able to figure those out without us getting to one of the cities and find, but maybe we find that out from these priests and then take.
Yeah. I'll hold Lulu in one hand.
Well, I'm a fucking bastard, man. I'm a fucking dirty dealing bastard.
Yeah. Well, maybe we can trade him for the book. The book sounds like you're gonna like that a lot, Spetsnaz.
Yes, absolutely. I think I shall. What I can figure out of it will be great.
Well, you're the only one of our group that wastes time with this reading, whatever that might be worth.
Simple-minded creature. The reservation life was good for you, no doubt.
I never lived on no reservation. No human can keep me in bondage.
There was no bondage. You were free to do as you pleased. Like it was a good system for everyone.
Yes, but I never lived under it, and I have no intention of starting.
You're just being hard-headed, but that's the serpent way, I suppose.
Of course it is.
Sun
you've seen what the might of a lizard man can do.
All right, so you're all right, so you take the dagger, you take the boots, you take the gauntlet, you take the opal, the canoptic jars, and Lulu's head.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out how much is in that sack.
We'll each take a canoptic jar.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold Lulu's head in one hand.
How big are the canoptic jars?
They're not that big. They're like,
okay, all right. So we'll each strap one of those like to us on our back. Each of us will take a weapon or two. Each of us a portion of the opals. And then we go and climb that rope. Pliskin first, like then getting like keeping watch down below. Then Wally, then me, then Everett. Lulu looking behind, and I'll tell him to make sure he shakes around a lot.
I had that harness for Lulu. I can just adjust the harness to where it's only tying his head to my back.
Yeah. There's
That's
eyes
called a
that, like,
string.
eye-
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a leather
Yeah,
strap.
you can kind of wear them as a necklace, I think.
Yeah. Oh, like a shrunken head talisman thing. Yeah.
Poor
Yeah.
Lulu. Oh no.
Look, we're gonna get him a body.